Alright, so I completely missed the summer event. It just ended a week ago. I did play a little bit, I did the first part of the story, but that was pretty much it. And today, I'm going to be 100%ing the entire new area. I don't have to worry about the event story. I have all the waypoints on the main island and a couple of the oculi. And also, I will be maxing out the statue most likely in today's video. We'll just have to see because I am missing a few around here. I'm not really sure where, but we'll find out today. I will be using the interactive map just because it's way too slow to just manually do it. And well, I think I'm going to start right here and just work my way around the island. Also, we'll see how many Primo Gems I get. Currently at 1300. I'll write that down. And so looking at the interactive map, I already missed one. I don't know how I even missed this. Let's go grab it real quick. Should be just over here. Alright, there we go. It's the first one down. So I was going around. I have one part of the main island. I got all the oculi there. And then I went to collect the 3 in this area. And I don't know if the quest is still here. I didn't realize you could still do the quest after the event left, so now I'm stuck in this dialogue. Alright, looks like I'll be here for a while. So it looks like you can still do the quest even after the event is gone, so at least I don't miss out on too many Primo Gems. Also, I'm gonna swap my team. I know it's a pain to explore without Natlan characters, but I just cannot play Mulan. She's definitely my biggest regret, I think, ever. Besides, like, Wanderer, I didn't have him built. I will do a video on him eventually. I just need to finish getting the materials, and I might build him. I have no clue, but we'll see. So now I'm at 30% total, and I have all the oculi around this area, so we actually don't have that much left. So I am a little worried that I have quite a few oculi, the rest of Natlan that I need to get afterwards. But so there's 5 here, and then another 5, and then 4, and then 7 here. So I'll collect all these, then I'll get majority of the chests on this island. I have no clue how little squishy guys work, but we'll figure it out. And we can move on to the other islands, as well as finishing up the main quest with this area. I also have been opening just chests I come across. There was an oculi over here. This one, I got like a couple chests just getting to it. So I won't have as much to do once I collect all the oculi, but there is going to be quite a bit on this island, I think. Well, not that much actually. One oculi was 1%. And just to give an idea, 60 primos, so not that much. Only a few chests. Alright, so I have collected every single oculi on this island, and now I'm gonna level up the statue real quick, and there we go. So now I just need one more level, and this will be the rest of the oculi on the map. So I'm missing 22, and there is 15 left for me to collect in the new area, so it's 7 that I'm missing in all of the previous areas. I also did get a Shrine of Depth, so I'm going to go open that real quick. Alright, here it is. And now it's just one left, and I think I have every Shrine of Depths on the entire map in that one. And another 80 Primo Gems. I also hit 40% exploration, so that's another 100. I'll get up to 80% for 300, and then now I'm going to work on this quest, just because it gives Primo Gems, and I don't know if it's actually going to leave or not once the exploration thing goes away. So, it's time to do this quest real quick. I'm guessing it'll take like an hour or so, but we'll see. Alright, so I've been doing this quest for quite a while now, and it looks like I am not even close to being done. There's 5 more sections here, and then there's all 5 of these. So I have no clue when I'm gonna get even close to finishing this. But so I decided to pretty much just give up on the quest because it is taking way too long, and there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish that in time. There's just so many things you have to do, and there's just no way I'm going to finish that in any reasonable amount of time. So I'm just going to go around this main island and just look for chests and such. And actually I'm going to go grab all these waypoints, and then once I grab them, I'll see my exploration. I'm just going to go for 100% shown on the map. That'll be easier than a full 100%. I feel like that would take hours, honestly. But, so, I'm going to start with this island up here. And so it looks like I can't access this island right now. I guess this is a barrier or something. So I guess I'm just going to have to go over to this island and I'll explore this underground area. And I'll get all the oculi around there as well. There's only 7, it seems, on the whole island, including the underground area. So it should be very easy to get all the oculi. So the little guys can actually just run across the water. So these guys can do pretty much anything. They can also run up walls and such. So it actually makes the Natlan exploration not feel so restrictive to your team. Alright, that's 1 of 7. And that's 2. And so now it's time to go underneath and explore the underground area. And it looks like I'm stuck in the quest again, so hopefully this doesn't take too long. I'm not trying to spend too much time on the island. Alright, that's number 3. And more dialogue. Alright, I think that's 4. I'm not even sure, to be honest. This quest, you're basically forced on it, it seems. And it's kind of cool. It reminds me of the summer event from last year with all the toys and stuff. Oh, we got a boss fight? Well, this doesn't seem to be much of a fight. You just stand, click your way through it. And there we go. Right, there's 5. So now it should just be 2 more. Alright, there's number 6. Now it's just 1 left, but I didn't mark them 1 by 1 on the map, so I'll look around. It shouldn't take too long. It is a small area, but alright, that's another one down. Still quite a few left though. Now it's time to go on the map. Okay, I have this one. Alright, so it should be this one right here. And here it is. Alright, that should be all 7 in this area now. So we're at 56%. Getting close to 60. And I think I just continue the quest until I can unlock this area. Alright. So that is 3 done. So we just have this one next. So I'm guessing this island will finally be unlocked. And we also unlocked the orange color. Also, we're getting close to 60%. So with this island, I think it'll be pretty easy to get up to 70. And then the last 30% will definitely be the most difficult. And there we go. So the island is now unlocked. Also, something I just noticed is that my quest navigation seems to be just completely bugged. I did a time trial, one of those little red things, and it didn't even tell me how many particles I needed to collect. And now with this main quest, it doesn't even pop up. Also, when did Bennett start calling Venti Professor? Is that his new title now? And also, what does Venti even have to do with this event? I did not see him at all. And then he shows up right after I was talking about him. Alright, so this should be the last oculi in this area, right here. There we go, off the map. Alright, there we go. So now I'm getting close to 70%. Let me check the statue. I should only need 7 left. So I'm missing 1. If I had to guess, it's over here. I'm guessing I just miscounted or something. And there it is, right? And there we go. So now there's every single oculi in this area. So I can just go ahead and just multi-delete these. There we go. And I'm getting close to done, but I am a little worried about this last 30%. Alright, so it looks like there's going to be a bunch of those little challenges around the map for free precious chests, like the Saurian challenges and the base Natlan. And there we go. Alright, so I just did these 3 fights real quick, and I was able to get 3 chests as well as an achievement. I have gotten quite a few. I have 2 here, and then 2 here. And now I'm getting closer to 70%. Should only take about 1 more chest or so. On second thought, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and finish this part of the quest. And then I'm probably just gonna call it here. And then I'll do a second part for the last 30%. Just because that's gonna take quite a while since I have all the oculi. And then the Shrine of Depth will only be like 4% or something like that. So I'm gonna finish this last bit up, and then I think that'll probably just end it. So that is the 4th one done, and now there's only 2 left, and then these 5. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it here. Basically 70%. All of the oculi, we're only missing 1. Shrine of Depth, and also 104 sigils. Oh, I forgot to use that wish. We can go ahead and do that real quick. Also, we started with 1300 and we're now at 1900. And we still haven't even claimed stuff from the exploration. I'm gonna head over here and I'll level this up, and that will be the end for now. Alright, that should be 3 levels. So now I'm at level 42, and another wish, as well as some more primos. Well, 150 primos. Getting close to maxing it out, which is nice. We have 1 more wish, nothing. And so I think that's gonna end it, I think. So next video, I will be actually 100%ing the area.